Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of 3 Kaldheim draft. Alright, well, we opened Battle Mammoth. This card is incredibly strong. It's got Foretell. It's a 6/5 trampler with upside. Really, really strong card. Let's look at some other picks in here. I have played the Spectral Steel, and I like it. It's good. Fearless Liberator is playable. Morid is definitely good. I like the Mistwalker. God's Hall Guardian definitely has grown on me after playing it with Raven's Wings. Because, I mean, 4 mana for a 3/6. Definitely 3/6 Vigilance is definitely good. Tormentor's Helm is good. Good beatdown card. I like Mammoth Growth for aggressive red decks. Sulphurous Mire certainly playable, but that is about it. I like the Coma's Faithful too. Alright, follow-up pick. Well, I mean, Demon Bolt seems like kind of the standout pick here. There's a Pathway as the rare. In green, we've got a Recluse, a Vandal, and a Herald's Revenge. I'd probably take the Vandal out of those 3 cards, probably. Although, I like Recluse more than most, but second pick seems a bit premature. I mean, it seems like Demon Bolt's just the best card here, and if it means kind of putting ourselves in a Gruul box, pick 2, I might be okay with that. I like Agar a lot. Very fun giant card to play. I like the runes. Depart is playable. Braggart's playable. Candlemaster's playable. All kind of second, third tier picks. Priest is very good in the snow heavy decks. And Cinderheart Giant is definitely playable too. But we'll take Demon Bolt and continue. Alright, well, we could take a Lindworm here. Seems a bit early, but I'm okay with it. It's a great card. There's a Mammoth Growth and a Craven Hulk also, but I'm kind of okay taking Lindworm. Kind of looking more like maybe Gruul mid-range. We'll see. Bloodsky Berserker is a fun card, but didn't shine as much as I thought it would in the format. Drauggr's Helm is certainly playable. Trickster's God's Heist is playable. These are a little more kind of second tier playable cards, I would say. I like Master Skald actually quite a bit. It can range from good to excellent. Another Priest in here. Harbinger, playable, not very exciting, although it is a zombie. I guess that's good for like Narfi decks. And then some good Snowlands in here, but let's take the Lindworm. Okay. So Demon Bolt number 2, I think we're just snapping that one off. Otherwise, there's Boreal Outrider, which I do like. Raven's Warning, I think I've only played it once. This card feels like it pretty easily could have been uncommon, although I guess you do get to put a card from outside the game into it, so there is that. But I think it's a pretty easy Demon Bolt here. Not much else to say. Alright, so we could actually take the Snow Mountain now, or we could take the Horizon Seeker. So I actually like Horizon Seeker. I do think it's good. It would also cut green. Red doesn't offer a ton of snow value stuff. It's basically just like Frostbite. And Seeker possibly lets us either splash or play maybe 17 lands more likely, because we can boast and find a land. Also fix mana a little bit. We'll consider it. I mean, Snow Mountain would be fine here too. I mean, it might be smarter to take the Snow Mountain, but I almost prioritize just cutting green harder out of these packs, because we don't really have a Snow Snart at all right now. So I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm, to a certain extent, turning off my ability to pivot into a Snow deck, but at the same time I'm cutting green from that pack pretty effectively. So there's Provoke the Trolls, which is removal. Also randomly can be good with like Battle Mammoth to get the extra 5 damage over top, or even a Lindworm to get an extra 5 damage over top. There is a Haggy Mob, but I guess we already have a couple expensive things, but I think Haggy Mob's actually a pretty decent card. Mentor's not that exciting. Glittering Frost would ramp us, which is good, but I'd probably go Provoke. It tends to go late, but I'm kind of okay with it. All right. I think I'd rather have the Outrider over the Hulk. This deck seems a little bit on the slower side, so I would prefer to have something that can at least block on its own. I might be wrong about that. I mean, this also just comes out for 4. Doing like turn 2 Foretell, turn 3 Seeker, turn 4 Mammoth, turn 5 Outrider. I don't know. It seems okay to me. We'll take the Outrider. I think it's all right. Way Down is playable. I actually like Raise the Draugr. I like Shieldmate. Oracle is playable. Ravenform, I feel like, is more of a sideboard card. I think Hulk would be fine, actually, but I'm going to take the Outrider. I mean, Hulk can block. I kind of phrased that incorrectly. It can block. We don't have any real 2-drops right now. It kind of makes me want to take the Gladewalker. Gladewalker not really looking that great in here otherwise, though. But I think we might need some, actual 2-drops in here, so do that. Take the Mammoth Growth. I guess I can take a Sulphurous Mire now. We're 2 out of 3, though, actually. Maybe Smashing Success. There's certainly matches where you're happy to have this out of sideboard when you're playing against, like, rare artifacts you can't deal with. Sulphurous Mire would let us splash black, though. That is good. I think I'd rather have the sideboard card. I think we're going to be able to get enough for this deck to work. All right, Raven Wings I'm pretty happy to take here because we've already got quite a few things that wear it quite well, so I'm all right with that. All right, we'll take the Mammoth Growth now. Pretty low chance of playing it. I don't think this is quite the right deck for it, but all right, that's a late Mirror Lake. I mean, we have some good targets to copy. All right, you know what? I think we'll consider it. Take it over a Raven's Wings. Don't really need any of this. Doesn't really matter. Looks like blue's open, huh? All right. Graven Lore in here. Svella. Am I finally going to be able to play Svella? I think so. Yeah, we can take it. There's a Horizon Seeker, a Glittering Frost in here. Cavalry. None of those we really need. Replicating Ring would ramp too, but yeah, let's take Svella. I mean, we have some amazing targets to cheat out with it too. So I got to admit, though, it's kind of pushing me more towards a 18-land deck. I know, guys. I know. Let's take Svella. That's cool. Finally going to get to play it. Wow, into Waking the Trolls? Cool. Well, I'm happy I'm in this archetype. We're definitely an 18-land deck now. And we're probably 3-color. Maybe doing blue because it's open. We have Horizon Seeker to find it. And Svella to fix for it. Okay. Probably going to wheel some Glittering Frosts too. Which, at this point, I think Glittering Frost is very playable in here. Alright. Well, I love me some Dwarven Hammer. Pathway would be actually pretty good too. Because it would, I guess, fix for blue theoretically, but I kind of want this hammer. I just love this card. Really, really good card. And sticking that on like an Outrider or a Lindworm, that's huge. I mean, I feel like it's more of an aggressive card, but it's also a high value card, so playing 18 lands, you definitely run the risk of getting flooded, but I think cards like Dwarven Hammer really help to mitigate that problem. Gives you use with your mana. So we could take Squash. We currently have, what, 1 giant? Yeah, 1 whole giant. There might not be anything else here, though. And we might find more changelings. It's possible. I mean, I don't love it, but I could take a Snow Forest. Like I said, we really don't have a ton of need for snow. Svella is a snow card, but it doesn't require you to have snow to do stuff. So I guess we can take a Squash. Not a great card for us right now, but we may find some way to get use out of it. All right, I guess we could take Seize the Spoils. Maybe take Snakeskin Bale. We have some pretty good targets to protect right now. What's really cool is like Snakeskin Veil on a Battle Mammoth. They try and kill it, you draw a card, and in response protect it. That's pretty sweet. I don't think there's anything else here we want. Maybe Seize the Spoils. But I'll take the Veil. Alright, we can take the Glittering Frost now. Glittering Frost is very good in here. Because we have quite a few things to ramp into. Glittering Frost, a bit of a non-bow with Waking the Trolls. It ramps into it, but it doesn't actually, you don't get the extra land, but it doesn't matter. It's still very good. Well, Boreal Outrider would be a reason to go a snow route, but that's okay. We'll take it anyway. I mean, we have Svella, we've got Glittering Frost. We might just accidentally find some snow along the way. Well, I could take a Recluse here. I'm kind of okay with that, actually. Or we could take the Elder Hall with 0 black. It's fine. We'll take a Recluse. It's surprisingly playable. So we could take Seeker or Glittering Frost. We only have 8 creatures right now. I guess 9 if you count Waking the Trolls. I don't really. We probably need more creatures. I guess 10 maybe with Dwarven Hammer. Still pretty creature light. I'm going to take the Seeker. The fact that it finds lands is relevant. Alright, we got a Frost anyway. All the 3-mana ramp. Whatever, I'll just... I mean, I don't need a Tormentor's Helm. I guess we could take Shackles of Treachery for sideboard. Just pass all the black cards. So we need some more cheap stuff. Like, we're not going to be able to play Raven Wings in this deck if we don't find some more cheap spells. We're very, very top heavy right now. So we need creatures and we need cheap creatures. Real quick. Wow. Rootless Use so good in here. Confine Battle Mammoth too. Yeah, I think we taking another 5-drop. Not my favorite, but I think it's an amazing card in this deck. I mean, we're unequivocally a 18 land deck now. Man, Ravenous Lindworm too. We're top heavy. We are top heavy. I'm trying to think what I can do about that too. I don't know. It's going to be tough. A lot of expensive stuff. I mean, we probably don't have to play the Outrider now because our top end is so much better. But remember, we're also still creature light. I mean, we have the ramp, I guess, but... Well, Spirit's cool. We don't have any snowlands to find, unfortunately. But it would ramp. I guess we can take Sculptor. We have the Glittering Frost. Yeah, I guess that actually works. And it's another 2-drop. That kind of makes sense to me. Otherwise, I'd take like an Immersturm Raider, I guess. Wow, Slumber Mound. Well, that's a great card. Slam dunking this one. It's like perfect for us. This one kind of I think it might actually be my favorite spell land because you can use it at instant speed. I've mentioned it a few times before. It just kind of blows my mind that it's the only one that you can use at instant speed and it gives you an untapped Troll Warrior. Compare that to the old Growth Troll or whatever it is, the 4/4 for 3. That lets you get 2 trolls in one body, but it enters tapped for some reason when you sack it. So I don't really understand why they did it that way, but whatever. Snow Forest looks a lot better now with Boreal Outrider and Sculptor of Winter, so slamming that. We're up to 13 creatures. Still a little bit light. I don't like cards like Snakeskin Veil as much when we're in search of greatness. Wow. That's pretty sweet, actually. I kind of like this card, but I kind of want the Gladewalker too. It makes our Squash more playable, but we probably, honestly, we're probably not playing Squash. I mean, this can let you cheat out permanents, which is pretty insane. But we don't have that many 5-drops. I'm going to take the Gladewalker. I think the other card's more exciting, but I think the Gladewalker probably makes more sense for protection. It's a lot of Glittering Frost. Craven Hulk, Recluse. Probably Recluse, actually. Broken Wings, excellent sideboard card. One of the best. Woodland Chasm. Yeah, I think we can actually play that. So, do we play 18 lands when we have 3 Glittering Frosts? I guess we don't have to. We could probably get away with 17. So we only have 15 creatures. Got a lot of expensive stuff. I don't think we have space for Veil. Probably not going to run the Squash. Not much removal in here, though. Well, I think we got more than enough Glittering Frosts. I guess if I were to actually play 4 Glittering Frosts, we could easily play 17 lands at that point. 4 Glittering Frosts certainly makes Sculptor of Winter way stronger. Makes me wish I had a couple more. I mean, Mirror Lake is easily playable in here. We don't even have to run a blue mana with 4 Glittering Frost and a Svella. We've got more than enough access for blue. So that's fine. Let's see. So we can do that. So it's 8 green, 8 red. We want 18 lands, though, so we have to make one more cut. And this is more like a 5-drop. A lot of expensive stuff in here. Do I want to do the 18 lands is the real question. And with 4 Glittering Frosts, it's probably not quite as wise, but... I mean, I could cut a Glittering Frost and then run 18 lands. The problem with Glittering Frost in here is, or running so many with 18 lands, is that we do run the risk of getting flooded. But we have a Slumber Mound, we have a Mirror Lake, so we have 2 spell lands. We have a lot of 5 and 6 drops. I don't love Provoke the Trolls. I could see the argument for maybe cutting it, but... All these Recluses. Recluses are actually fine. They block flyers. Seize the Spoils, more ramp. Temporary ramp, but it can also... I never really run this card, but I think I might here. So let's cut one of our Glittering Frosts. Oh wait, that's 17 with 3 Glittering Frosts, Seize the Spoils. To be honest, I'm still tempted to do 18 lands. Could cut one more Glittering Frost. That way it's 2 Glittering Frosts, Seize the Spoils, 18 lands. That might be okay. I don't want to go overboard on Glittering Frost either. We're looking like color-wise way more green than red. So we'll run the extra green. We actually don't even have double red, do we? I wonder if I could get away with 7 red. Probably could. Especially with the 2 Glittering Frosts, because I really want to make sure I hit that green. Green seems really important in here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so 10, 7, and then just random Mirror Lake, because we have, whatever, Svella, 2 Glittering Frosts, Seize the Spoils. All the ways to splash for it. This deck's pretty sweet. It's a fun-looking deck. Is there anything I'm missing? I mean, sideboard-wise, we're looking good, too. Veil for protection, Smashing Success for artifacts, to get treasures. I guess we have the upgraded with Broken Wings. We can do Shackles if they have, like, you know, equipment that's tough to beat. Like, if they do have that one rare equipment that's also the god, Halvar, that one or whatever. That's actually a good way to deal with it. Steal it, attack with it, blow up that sword. That's pretty cool. For to do it with a card that you can get last pick. It's pretty nice. All right, I guess this is it. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right, round 1, we're on the draw. We're going to keep this hand. We at least have turn 2 Gladewalker. Hope to find one of our 18 lands. Land next turn is a pretty big deal. Honestly, I wonder if I should have foretold the Battle Mammoth, because if I draw land, which I didn't, but if I had, it would have been really good for us. If I had done the turn 2 Battle Mammoth, turn 3 Glittering Frost, it would have guaranteed me a turn 4 Battle Mammoth, but it did require drawing a land, which I did not. I'm happy I'm running 18 lands, because I would probably be much more upset with this situation if I was running 17. I guess I'm okay with this. Probably ditch Recluse, because I think we want to keep our our upper end now. Maybe Seas can go too, actually. Yeah. Alright, so now we can go... Whoops. We can go Glittering Frost. This gives us guaranteed Battle Mammoth next turn. Plus, if I draw land, Battle Mammoth maybe plus a Demon Bolt, which seems good. Alright. Although, doesn't really do that much here, but that's okay. So we've got 5 mana. I guess we can do the Rootless U. Makes the best use of mana. I could have also Horizon Seekered, Demon Bolted, which would have been okay, actually. It's kind of a weird choice. Oh, never mind. It's not a weird choice. It's a good choice. But I guess we get to dig up a Lindworm, so it's actually okay. And we can still deal with the mob. Sure. Alright, that's a good draw. So, now we can go Seeker. Skull Raid actually gets us pretty good, because we have ramp elements in our deck and not much card advantage. So that's something we got to be conscious of. Sure. Well, I don't have enough mana to do both, so Lindworm will come down. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, I don't think we can do much against the Predator. So if I attack with Lindworm... What can I do? What are they going to do? They can... Yeah, they can block really well, actually. I guess we'll just play another Lindworm and pass. I don't think we have any actual possible outs for Predator either. So they're basically the same deck as us. Except they have a bomb that we can't deal with. Well, Cell is kind of cool there, I guess. So, I wonder if they just take it if I attack. And, I actually don't have 8 mana yet, which is kind of surprising. Guess this one makes the most sense. They can block with the Raider, but I probably need a deck then here anyway, so. I mean, I don't think that I have an actual out anyway, so I'm not sure it matters. It's actually surprising we got through 23 cards in our deck without seeing a mountain. It's pretty shocking. I mean, I guess we only have 7 red sources, but that's still surprising. So yeah, we're playing the mirror match, as Arena is wont to do. It just matches you with the mirror like all the time for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. It's because its matching algorithm is very, very poor. Not a fan at all. I think we get exactly 0 trolls too, because I managed to miss so many land drops. All right, let's go to game 2. So I have no way to deal with Immersturm Predator, is that right? Because remember, it can get indestructible, so Broken Wings doesn't do anything. So that's going to be tough. Yeah, nothing to be done about that. Removal-wise, they have Demon Bolt, Squash, Tundra Fumarole. So I guess that's enough incentive to do the Snakeskin Veil. And maybe ditch... Do I ditch Ramp? Could ditch, like... What does Provoke the Trolls kill? Basically, a Berserker, a Packmate. It doesn't deal with the mobs. I don't love Provoke here, honestly. I don't think it's that great. I mean, it kind of deals with Predator, but not really. They just sack and tap it and make it bigger. So I don't think that's going to work. Squash might actually be acceptable here, though, because it does deal with their bigger dudes. But I have to pay full price most of the time. That's all right. I guess we have to. And then maybe we cut some more Ramp. I might cut a Frost. Spoils is just one-time Ramp, though. Maybe I'll cut the Spoils. Makes more sense to keep the Frosts around for Sculptor and Outrider, I guess. The card quality you get out of Seize the Spoils probably isn't that important. And I want multiple ramp, or continuous ramp for Svella, too. I guess that does make sense. Okay, I guess that's it. I could do the Raven Wings, but what am I doing? I'm not blocking Predator for too long. I mean, I guess I could bring in a Raven Wings. A way to temporarily block the Predator. I don't really love it, to be honest, but 15 creatures, so should probably cut a non-creature. Maybe I can cut the Frost. That's tough. I could go either way on that. Basically, I'm thinking, especially Skull Raid, I probably don't want a bunch of ramp cards anyway. Skull Raid's just good against us, though. We've got a lot of top end we have to worry about casting. I think I have to keep this hand, and the reason I have to is because Battle Mammoth on turn 4 is just so good. So if we miss our land drops, I guess it wasn't meant to be, but we'll see. I mean, I'm running 18 lands. I don't know how many times I can say that. This is the deck where you run 18 lands, and you hope that you don't miss your land drops. All right, perfect. Now we're just a land away from this Battle Mammoth. All right, so now we're going to pass, and we can spit out. This is actually kind of nice. I think they're doing Tundra Fumarole, so I can... Oh, it's not what I expected. Land there would have been actually really good, but I'll have to live with this. Because land there would have let us protect our Mammoth, too, from, like, Squash. But at least we get to draw a card if they kill the Mammoth. Essentially, we give them one turn to do it. Alright. Got the land. That's good. So now we can do Rootless U. Start finding our Lindworms. Oh, they got the Predator though, so I guess we can Raven Wings. But I think we want some actual threats for now, so I'm gonna get in with the Mammoth here. So I do have a Glittering Frost, but no, well, we could do the Dwarven Hammer too. But no, I think Rootless U makes the most sense, because this way if we rip a land, the U can... Well, we'll see. Alright, we'll discard... I think probably Frost now can go. They have one card left. Probably the Gladewalker too. Yeah, I think that actually makes sense. Alright, so we got the 6th land. So technically we could do... How do we want to do this? Yeah, because we can get the Lindworm. So I can go... I think we just attack with both. I think they probably block the U with the Cavalry. The Predator will block. This makes sense. And then they'll sack the Cavalry. I can do the Snakeskin Veil. So our guy lives. We still get trample damage through. And then I think we probably follow up with a hammer because of the trample. So for 7 mana, we could go Outrider, Raven Wings. But if I do 8 mana next turn, I'll have Raven Wings equipped plus Dwarven Hammer, 2, 4, 7. I guess I could do that either way. So it might actually be better to play the untap land, believe it or not. Sure. So we go Raven Wings on the Rootless U, Dwarven Hammer on the Outrider. Sweet. Glad we could beat Immersturm Predator with no actual ways to deal with it. That's cool. Can you sacrifice any creature? Oh, it's another creature. I was hoping you could sacrifice itself. They kind of got rid of that ability, but if I could, I would totally Shackles this thing. I wonder if I should just bring in Shackles anyway, just as like some possible way to deal with Predator or finish them with their own creature. It's just narrow enough where I don't like it though. I mean, admittedly, like that game, they just had a Predator on board, so there may have been a way to deal with it with like Broken Wings, but you could argue the same thing with like Squash. Squash would have been able to deal with it too while it's on the board by itself, so. And they don't have any other Broken Wings targets, I don't think, that we saw. So, I don't know. I think we keep it like this and hope we can do that again. I mean, Recluse can trade with it if it's the only creature on the board, you know? Oof. I don't know about this hand. This is real ugly. This guarantees we hit our land drops, but we do nothing until turn 6, maybe. I think I mulligan. I think I gotta do better than that. This one's better. It actually is. I think I'd actually ditch the Squash. Oddly enough. I feel like we need the lands more. Could put a land back, but having the Slumber Mound, at least it's like something. And then we just need to cast this Rootless Heal. Oh, geez. Look at them. Lindworm, yeah, it's a card. Kind of an expensive card, but a card. Turn 3 Predator? Jeez. Well, I guess it wasn't meant to be, folks. I tried my best, but I just couldn't get there. Opponent had what they needed all 3 games. Bummer. What can you do? Doesn't matter if they sack it. They already tapped it, so they don't get to buff it again. Well, I wish Recluse could stop the Predator here. I think I've played Immersturm Predator like exactly 0 times too. How weird is that? So this seemed like a match we could win, but it kind of relied on our opponent not having Immersturm Predator all 3 games, and certainly not having Immersturm Predator on turn 3 in game 3. So there is that. There is that just unfortunate, tricky situation. All right, we'll see for the next one. All right, I don't actually really like this hand, but I guess we'll keep it. Well, now it actually looks quite a bit better. Because now we can potentially get Lindworm down with Copy with the Mirror Lake with this Glaring Frost, so that's kind of cool. So I guess we'll just jam a Gladewalker here. Sure. Alright, they're playing the 2-spell deck. So I could play the Seeker or can do the Glittering Frost. It's actually debatable. Glittering Frost potentially lets us power at a 5-drop next turn. If I do Seeker, I could double block the Effigy, though. That's probably better. Like, I can't get a Lindworm out next turn anyway, and if I do Frost next turn, I can still play Mirror Lake, or I can play a 2-drop off of it if I draw one. So I kind of like this more. Especially if they have like a Bound in Gold. Perfect. Much rather than do Bound in Gold on a Horizon Seeker than my Lindworm, so that's fine. We'll do the Frost on Forest. And then we'll do a Mirror Lake and pass. And we can do Lindworm next turn. And then copy it with Mirror Lake the following turn. Kind of want them to play something here so they don't counter our Lindworm. But I'm going to play into a counter spell regardless, so. Alright, good. Perfect. Let's just jam a Lindworm here. Guess I should have attacked last turn. No, I guess that wouldn't have made sense in hindsight, because then I would have taken damage from the Code Spell Cleric. All right, so they're gonna find their land, but we're gonna copy our Lindworm, and I'm gonna be a happy camper. That's a good draw. Let's just do this now. So we've already seen a couple Broken Wings targets, the Bound in Gold, the Scorn Effigy. God's All Guardian doesn't really... I think they're probably going to concede after this Demon Bolt, most likely. Oh, that was a good draw. Wow. How much mana do we have now? 3. So, can't do it all, but it doesn't matter. Attack with both, they double block. We'll Demon Bolt the Effigy. And then they're toast. I guess we can... Guess they could blow up the world and get back a 3-drop. They could get back Effigy, and then we'll follow up with a Battle Mammoth. They could have Blood in the Snow. Well, that's not going to do it. And then get their Effigy back, though. I guess they technically live, huh? I wonder if I just don't want to show them anything more. No, it's okay. I'll just do this. You know what's interesting about this? I can take their Gates of Isfel and use it because of my Glittering Frost. That's pretty crazy, actually. Wait, is that even true? Maybe we can't. I don't have enough blue. I can add 2 blue, but then I can't get the white. Turgid Shadow with Bounding Gold, non-bow. I don't like that. Or I like playing against it, but I don't like it for them. So they have Way Down, they have Turgid Shadow, they have Bounding Gold, Scorn Effigy, so I can do Broken Wings. I'm probably okay with it. They're also, looks like they have blue-white. They probably have some flyers in there. I think that's a safe assumption. So we could do the Broken Wings. Maybe dump the Provoke the Trolls again. Basically deals with not much of anything in their deck anyway. I don't think Provoke's very good. Maybe as like a aggro topper. Even then it's not very good. It's just 4 mana for 3 damage, even to any target. Even with this weird upside thing is just not good enough anymore. Snakeskin Veil does not protect against Turgid Shadow. It does kind of protect against Bounding Gold and Way Down. But Way Down's not very good against us. Like, they can weigh down my little dudes all day. I don't care. That doesn't do anything against our top end. Do I want to do Veil is the question. Anyway, probably not. Maybe if I see more stuff. I am on board with Broken Wings. But we'll leave the rest alone for now. This hand's a keep. It's a little bit slow, but got one of our 2 drops. Demon Bolt's a good draw. So next turn, Mirror Lake, Foretell, Demon Bolt. Vega. Vega's a good one. Could kill Vega now with Demon Bolt, but I think I'd rather play the Mirror Lake and attack. Yeah, it's a pretty amazing block for us. So turn 5 Hammer, turn 6 Lindworm. It's pretty good. No play. Well, we'll see if they counter the Hammer. I'll allow it. I guess I'd rather them counter the Hammer than my Lindworm. Actually, I'm not sure about that. I could go either way. Wow. Bounding Gold at 2-1. So, Outrider, I could pump my Lindworm, but no, I think we just jam a Lindworm. Especially if they have counter spells. We just want to power that out there. But why? I don't get it. I don't understand it. But okay. Is it because of... Oh, it's because of Master Scald. They want to play Master Scald to get back Bounding Gold. But they don't have a creature in their yard, so that's not going to work. I see. Let's see. So, I think we actually jam a Gladewalker, and that should be lethal. I think we divide and conquer here. I mean, guess we can Demon Bolt a Pilfering Hawk. Alright. We'll take it. And we'll see you in round 3. Yeah, it's a keep. We need lands, but potential Sculptor into Svella seems pretty good. Be nice if we had a snow land. Herald. Well, I can Demon Bolt that, but I think we'll Svella for now. We'll stay back, see if they attack into it. If they do, I probably take it. But we'll see. Alright, good. Ooh, Glittering Frost is good, I think. Well, could be better. I think I actually pass. I want to leave up Demon Bolt for like Struggle for Skimfar. All right. So we'll take our 2-for-1 and be happy about it. Got our land, which is good. So now I can Glittering Frost, a mountain, pass, and create a Manalith token. So actually I can even double block Herald if I really want to. So they do have the snow for that, but not a huge deal. I think we just go hammer. I might have been able to create an ice token there if I'd done my mana differently. I'm not sure. Huh. I guess that works. Wonder, could I have made that? I mean, I used all my mana perfectly, so I don't think I would have been able to do Svella plus all that, but you never know. So another Glittering Frost here. I think we go Frost here. And we'll go Outrider. And pass. Okay. So they currently have 4 snow mana, which means 5 snow mana, so they can double pump Ice Side Troll. Battle Mammoth's a great draw. Wish I could get my Dwarven Hammer back. It'd be valuable right now. And they have mana to double pump Icy High Troll, so I think we just have to keep powering dudes out, basically. Save Seize the Spoils for... We're actually one short of... It's okay. It's not a big deal. I think we'll put this on probably Mammoth because of the trample. And pass. Morit can copy Cosmos Charger. Copying the Troll's probably a good idea. But they only have 2 snow mana right now. Alright, so we can seize the spoils. Discard. Alright, Demon Bolt is very good here, so we're going to so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana, so we can do Svella plus Demon Bolt here. It's pretty slick. I think I'm okay attacking with everything. Let's see. This way they'd block. Charger on the Dwarf. King Herald on Guardian. We're going to Demon Bolt the Ice Side Troll that they try to pump. Maybe I don't attack with these. I'd rather see what they do here. And I can do Svella first. Alright, I think they wisely played around Demon Bolt here. But I'm still going to get their troll, so it's okay. But we'll do this one first. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so they're tapped out. That's fine. This U gets down. They still take trample. Take the Outrider. Their guys die. So I probably could have attacked with everything, but that's alright. So, Demon Bolt, this. Alright. Eyesight Troll, actually pretty good against us. Raven Wings is looking a lot better, flying over top of Eyesight Troll, although they do have broken wings, but I'd still say it's worth it. Probably doing Raven Wings. Do I cut Provoke? Provoke might actually be playable in here. It can technically deal with Eyesight Troll if they try and pump in response. It can technically deal with... It deals with Charger, it deals with Herald. Yeah, I think it deals with enough things where we probably keep it. Broken Wings, on the other hand, does not deal with that many things, so we probably don't bring that in. I do have to find a cut then for Raven Wings. Could be like Seize the Spoils. It's kind of an easy card to cut. Although it was good there, admittedly. Snakeskin Veil. Did they show us removal? No. I guess Broken Wings, but... I think this is fine. Try this. I mean, a deck like what we're running can easily get run over, but it's why we got the ramp elements. We have to hope they don't have, like, Skull Raid and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's a keep. It's a slam dunk keep. We get turn 2 Demon Bolt Foretell, turn 3 Svella. Start making some Glittering Frost, or Manoliths, rather. Oh, they missed at least. Let's do Svella. Because Svella is pretty sweet here because it lets us go Manolith plus Demon Bolt. Oh, that's too bad for us. Perfect timing, too. Alright, well, now that they're tapped out, because I know they run Demon Gift or whatever, I don't want them to do that to us, so I'm just going to cast this and then bolt this while they're tapped out. Yeah, I think we block. As much as I want to copy it, because we have the Frost to do it, I don't want to take 6-point life swing each turn. Alright, well, they only have 1 snow currently, so that's good. But we kind of don't have much of anything here. Oh, they had it. Alright. So be it. Oh, plus the Lingworm. Alright, well, they certainly outdrew us this game. Certainly did. We're like bomb.deck, too. They shouldn't have tapped the Mirror Lake, because now we can't use it. Which is unfortunate, because it would have been super useful here. Although, I guess it wouldn't have been able to really do much against the Lindworm anyway, but because of the way that it auto-tapped, we actually got screwed by it. Would we have been able to use it? I think we would have, right? Yeah, we would have been able to use it. Alright, we'll go to the next game. Hopefully not get slam dunked like we just did there. He basically just stepped on our face and walked away from us. So we know they have Lindworm in there. And I'm trying to think if I want to bring in Squash. I don't think I do. No, I think we just run it back and draw better, basically. Alright, we'll play first. Yeah, I don't love this hand, but we have Battle Mammoth. We have 18 lands, so hopefully we can rip a couple lands here and slam that Battle Mammoth. Alright, so I think we go Battle Mammoth, then we go Recluse. And actually, Recluse, probably a better target for this Gladewalker anyway, to be honest. I don't think I want to offer the trade here, so I'll probably just take the 2, play the Gladewalker to attack back, or play a Mammoth. Both of those options seem good to me. Sure. Frost would be nice, but we're going to do Gladewalker and Pump and attack for 5. I could have done the Frost there, but I kind of want Recluse to be out of priest range. They could just slam another Snowland here and get our thing, but they didn't, so that's good. Inga, alright. Three on the bottom, alright. Alright, we got the land there, which is really nice. So we could actually do Raven Wings and go over top. I mean, we have some choices here. I feel like Mammoth's possibly the best. It's tough to say, actually. They could also have Broken Wings. They bottom 3, though. I mean, Battle Mammoth feels like it has so much more impact. I think we attack with Recluse here. Like, I'm willing to trade with Inga. I don't love it. I don't really like it. But they're a Snowland away from... I mean, I also don't want Inga to get dangerous later. Because they have Priest of the Haunted Edge, so if they could find a way to have things die, it's pretty good for them. Alright, so... now I think we just go the Raven Wings route, because we're very close to just killing them. They're dead next turn with Provoke the Trolls, so... so they can Priest plus... huh, well, that's good. I see, because they can kill Battle Mammoth. That's right, that's right. I guess we draw then. Just trying to find if there was a way to blow up my own thing, but I don't think there is. So... and it's a tap land we have too, huh? So, Slumber Mound. We're really at that just like perfectly awkward amount of mana. And they have black mana with Demonic Gifts mana up. That's tough. So like, I can't do Dwarven Hammer with Creature. I can do Provoke. I can't do Glittering Frost plus Provoke. I can do Horizon Seeker. I don't hate that. But Provoke makes the best use of mana. So I think I try and provoke a Packmate and hope they don't have Demonic Gifts. Alright, they didn't have the gifts, that's good. Sure. So, we don't have Slumbermound mana just yet. So, the priest can take out our Dwarven Hammer creature. Guess we can just do Seeker and leave up Demon Bolt. Problem is they can kill our Seeker. So maybe I'd rather them kill the Hammer creature. Let's see. If I do the 1, 2, let's say I cast Glittering Frost. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We're still 1 mana shy of Glittering Frost plus Dwarven Hammer. I still think I'm going to do... I think at this point I'd probably just do Glittering Frost plus Seeker. Because then next turn I can do the Slumber Mound and blow up one of their snow lands. Definitely blocks, since they can kill my guy with Priest anyway. They use it on themselves. I think it's, in my opinion, it's correct to do it on your opponent. So, a little more of a tough spot here. Chasm, so... I guess we just pass and do the Slumber Mound. Guess we'll blow up their black mana, I don't know. Well, kind of didn't want them to have that, but there you have it. Still incorrectly, I would say, doing themselves. Kind of need one of our Lindworms here, or it's GG's. Well, it was a sweet game. I thought our deck was really good, but ultimately did not get there, unfortunately. So, yeah, ended up going 1-2 with a pretty sweet deck, I thought. Not much else to say. All right, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you for the next one.